Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Beta Spot. So today it's going to be a little different, and I'm going to actually do a story time kind of deal going on. And so this story happened about 2 or 3 years ago, and it's betta fish related, so I thought I would just share and tell you guys about it. So this story is actually about a betta fish rescue. And I walked into Walmart one day, and every time I walk into Walmart, I always look at the betta fish stuff because I'm obsessed. And so I walked over there, and I saw this like gallon-sized tank, like one of those plastic tanks that Walmart have. If you don't know what they look like, I'll put it right here. And so I walked in, there was a gallon-sized tank, and it had water about this much in it. And so I was like, that's weird. And so I looked more into it and realized that there were 2 betta fish in there. And you can just tell that they were both fighting, and they both had been fighting, but they were just too exhausted to fight anymore. And so you could see the fins that had fallen off of them all at the bottom of the tank, and you could see how like they had no fins left on their body basically, except for maybe like a few here and there, and they were on opposite ends of the tank. And I looked and I was so mad, and it just made me so mad. Number one, that somebody would do that, and number two, that Walmart had not caught that yet. And so I found the original cups that they were in before they were poured into the tank together, and I poured one of the fish into the cup with a little bit of water, and then there was still some water left for the other fish who was in the big tank still. And so I bought him that day, and I brought him home with me because I was just not gonna let them just both be in the same tank. That's just ridiculous. And so I went back the next day, and then I actually brought a bottle of conditioned water so I could pour some in the gallon tank if the Walmart people haven't seen them yet. And so when I left, I made sure that the tank was front and center and that the Walmart people could see them, because I just couldn't buy 2 fish at the time. I didn't have room to keep 2 more fish, but I had room for 1 more. And so I brought the conditioned water to Walmart, and I saw that the fish was still there. And so I'm gonna insert some Snapchat pics that I took and some videos that I had on my story that I saved from when all this was happening, which was 2 years ago, keep in mind. And so I'm gonna insert them here, and you guys can see like what it kind of looked like. And this was after I already rescued one of the fish. Well, on my way to Walmart to check on that fish that I left there. Got some dechlorinated water just in case I need to refill his tank. Oh my gosh, he's still here. I don't know what to do. Alright, well, dumped the whole bucket of the water in there. Walmart still hasn't seen him. Gosh. Walmart, please see this fish because I can't rescue another one. I have no room. I mean, I would take him, but I don't have any more room. So if anybody wants to rescue a fish, he's at Walmart. And so as you see, I brought some water, I poured it in there, and then I left because I honestly just, I couldn't get another fish. I had no room, and my mom would be really mad at me. And so one of my friends at the time, I was talking to her, and I was like, yeah, there's this fish at Walmart, and you know, it needs to be rescued, but I don't have the place to put it. And I was like, do you think you can take it for me? You know, and then she was like, yeah, I'll take it. So I ran back to the store. That poor fish was still there in the gross water with the fins everywhere on the bottom, just like almost half dead. And so I had to actually go get a Walmart worker to get me a cup to put the betta fish in to take it home with me because there wasn't another cup. So she had to run to the bakery section and get one of those to-go containers that they use for like macaroni and cheese and stuff like that to put this fish in. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't believe this right now. And so she poured the fish in there, and I took him home, gave him to my friend, and he was rescued. And then after a while, his fins grew back, and he looked good. And so, honestly, Walmart just treats their fish so badly that you don't need to support that, and I would never support that unless there was a fish there that needs to be rescued. And so that made me very mad. And just to go into Walmart now and to see all the fish cups and all the fish that look like they're sick and that they're dying, it's really sad, because Walmart does not need to be selling betta fish at all. They're not equipped for it. Don't ever buy betta fish from Walmart. And so I'm gonna put a picture of the one that I kept right here. And so I thought originally he was a crown tail because his fins were just so messed up. And I wish I had a before picture, and I don't for some reason. And so I have an after picture, and this is after his fins got better and after he, got nursed back to health and everything. And he lived for about a year after I rescued him. And so this picture is a picture of him after I rescued him, and he was the cutest little fish in the world. He was a fighter for sure. And his gill on the side, it never fully got fixed, because when I first got him, it was kind of tearing and falling out, and so I guess it just healed like that, and so it was kind of pushed out a little bit still. He was fine, he survived, and he was so cute. And I named him Atlas after the Titan Greek god, who is like the strongest Titan who holds up the sky, because I just thought he deserved a fighter name and a strong name, and so I named him Atlas, and I loved him to death. And so the other fish that was rescued, I don't remember its name, the white one, but he also lived for quite a while, and then he, I think, got sick and died, but that was maybe a couple of months after he was rescued. I think that he already was slowly dying when I rescued him in the first place. But he had a happy life after I rescued him, and that's really what matters to me the most. Okay, so that's my story, and I hope you guys like it. I have some more stories if you guys want to hear that, so let me know if you do. And I just want to say one more time, do not support Walmart, because they treat their bettas so badly, and it needs to stop. And so I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.